Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you could strum through a song called Can't Stop Singing from Teen Beach Movie. And we're going to start on a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high A string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really, really happy. And on the intro from the C major, if you kind of lift off the first finger, that's called a C major 7. So you kind of hear that change to a C major 7. And then from the C major 7, we'll be going right back to kind of our C major chord, but you could take the pinky and kind of add it in on the G string on the third fret. And that sounds a C7 chord. And then from the C7, we'll be going back to our C major 7. So if you wanted to, on that intro part, you could kind of work that C major 7, C7, C major 7, kind of change around the C chord. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to make it more interesting, I like using something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the C and just tried that a lot. You'd have C, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. So we try that through our intro. We'd have C, down, up, down, C major 7, down, up, down, C7, down, up, down, C major 7, down, up, down, up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. And our verse starts on the C major, and then we go to C major 7, and then we go to C7, and then we go to an F major chord. If you know the bar F major, and we'll talk about an easy way to play this too, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the A string third fret, and the pinky on the D string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. A good substitute for that, though, can be something called F major 7. And the way you play F major 7, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the G string second fret, and third finger on the D string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7, so you could use that for your F. And then from the F, we go to a cool change to an F minor chord. And if you know the bar F minor, if you do your first finger across the entire first fret, and then you have just third finger on the A string on the third fret, pinky on the D string third fret. And that sounds very sad. But if you're just starting out, or you just want to avoid the bar chords, or big bar chords, you can kind of do that, simulate the F minor by kind of playing the top 2 or the top 3 strings as a bar. And randomly, if you do the top 3 as kind of a bar, you can kind of do that with the open D string, and that's something called D minor 7 with a flat 5, or D half to 7. And that's a good substitute for that F minor chord. And then from the F minor, we'll be going to back to the C major chord. But then we go to an A minor chord. And when you play A minor, first finger stays on the B string first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the G string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor on our verse, we go back to F major, to a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major, we'll be going back to our C major and doing another C major. So we tried that first verse with our down, down, up, down, up. We got C, down, up, down, up, C, down, down, up, C major 7, C major 7, C7. Then we'll be going into our next verse. Now something else I think about adding to the song though is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, you're doing some bass notes for the chord. So on the C you'd have the A string for your bass, and on the C major 7 and the C7 you'd have the A string for the bass. On the F bar you'd have the low E string for the bass, and on the bar F minor you'd have the low E for the bass. On the F major 7 and the D half diminished 7, or D minor 7 flat 5, you have the D string for the bass. On the A minor, you'd have the A string for the bass, and on the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. So we tried that next verse with bass down, up, down, up. We'd have C with an A bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, we'll be going into our first chorus. And we start on the F major, and we do another F, and then we go to G major, and another G, and then we go to A minor, and then we do another A minor, but then we go to a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we'll be going back to our F major chord, and another F, and then we kind of do a big down on F minor, kind of into that first chorus. So we try our chorus with basses. We have the D chord would have the D string for the bass, just like the D half diminished. So we'd have our F, G with low E bass, down, up, down, G with low E bass, down, up, down, A minor, A bass, A minor, A bass, D with the D bass, D with the D bass, F bass, down, up, F, and then F minor. And then from there, then we'd be going back into our intro part. So we'd be back to kind of that C, C major 7, C7, C major 7. And then from there, then we'd be going back into our next verse. Now, for some reason, it almost kind of feels like you could almost do a reggae feel for this too. So just to throw that at you, because this would be a cool variation too, is you could do kind of a bass and then do a down up with the right hand, kill it, and then do another down with the right hand. And that's a typical reggae pattern, is kind of bass, down, up, down, bass, down, up, kill it, down, kill it, that kind of idea. So we tried our next verse that way. You'd have C with an A bass, C with an A bass, C major 7, C major 7, C7, F major, F minor, F minor, C, A minor, F, G, C, C. And then from there, we'll be going into our next chorus. So we tried our next chorus with kind of that reggae feel. We'd have the F, F, G with the bass, down, up, kill it, down, G, A minor, A bass, D with the D bass, F with the bass, bass, down, kill it, down, F minor. And then from there, then we'd be going back into our next verse. So we kept that going with the reggae feel. We have the C. Well, what you may want to do is kind of find a way that works well for you. Or you might want to kind of take all these different ideas and kind of mix them up into how you want to cover the song. And it is kind of a fast down, up, actually, through the song. So you want to kind of play around with you know, kind of find a way that works for you through the song. F, G, and then we got kind of a big C, and we better stop it. And then from there, then we go into our outro chorus. So you may want to even kind of take a little bit of all those different ideas that we kind of talked about and kind of see how you want to mix them up. So it might even be cool to kind of take one and then kind of go from one to the next one. A minor, D, D, F. Or if you know other licks or other strum patterns that work too, you can kind of modify it a little bit and kind of find a way that works for you. Kind of see what you can say with the song. And we got an F, F, and at the very end we got kind of stop tom on the F minor before we go to C, and then we stop. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Can't Stop Singing from Teen Beach Movie. So good luck!